Psychology tells us that fear is the greatest motivator. So, if that's the case, what would a narcissist fear? Many times, narcissists can come across as very confident, oozing charm, charisma, basically exhibiting a lot of the opposite characteristics of fear. Obviously, that's just the exterior that you see. What could be lying underneath? When you dig a little bit deeper into what is happening inside of a narcissist and the way that they think, there's going to be different aspects of themselves. Some you will see immediately right off the bat. Some will take more time to uncover. But their truest self, the part of them that has failures and flaws, weaknesses, abusive tendencies, deceptions, manipulations, all of the dark side type characteristics, those will be locked away in a very special chamber in their mind. Sometimes they are aware of that and they guard it very fiercely, but they know that those things do exist inside of them. Other times they actually have deceived themselves to believe it doesn't exist. They see the room there, but they have it under such guarded lock and key, even they themselves are not willing to go there and face it. So for illustration purposes, let's use something that you would typically see in like an action movie, where there is a high-tech security system guarding a vault. This vault is what makes the narcissist vulnerable. So because they keep all of those dark parts of themselves locked away in there that they think aren't exposed to the public, they think nobody else can ever see them or would ever even believe that they exist. They have security measures always ready in place. So if anybody were to try to even pry to get close to those issues, they have a set of defenses ready to go. These can look different for different types of narcissists, of course, but there are a few popular go-tos that a lot of them use. So if you imagine that somebody is trying to approach this vault, they're trying to make progress with this person, they're trying to help them see their issues. So they might have a loud alarm system, or they might have laser beams, or they might have acid ready to fall from the ceiling. Whatever it is, they have things that will prevent somebody from accessing that. What those defenses will look like, though, will come alive in conversations. So instead of laser beams, you might get projection, the old turn the tables trick, where instead of them allowing you to get close to their vault, they cause a diversion and they put the attention on you. That's a very standard, typical defense for them. Then you get so busy defending yourself that you forgot you were even approaching the vault to begin with. Another defense mechanism could be sarcasm. They start making jokes, they start mocking you, they start making it out like you're being so ridiculous. Don't be so serious and heavy, and make you feel ridiculous for even bringing it up. Another defense mechanism could be the silent treatment, where suddenly they stonewall you. You might not even know what you have done wrong. All you know is that you're in trouble, you're in the doghouse. And it was actually because you were starting to get close to one of their issues and didn't even realize it. This way, instead of continuing the path that you were on, you're now trying to figure out what you did wrong to set that person off again. They might even act like they're so disappointed in you, and you don't even know why. One defense mechanism is pretty shocking to me. I have even heard stories where they will fake an illness or an injury so that you end up feeling pity for them and start taking care of them. Quite the maneuver to get you distracted. All of these defenses are very carefully utilized in order to keep their vault safe and secure. So what would be the narcissist fear then? It would be if somebody accessed that vault and saw all their vulnerabilities, and if they had to face it themselves. If you have ever tried to get a narcissist to really truly face the destruction that they cause, the terrible toxic habits that they portray, there are fewer things that terrify them more. They will do everything in the book to keep you diverted, distracted, and confused. The sad part is a lot of the times they don't even realize what they're doing. They have so deceived themselves over time that in their minds that room does not even exist, even though you feel the damaging effects from it on a regular basis. I have spoken with people in relationships with narcissists before. Many times you will hear that they were trying to get their person help. They were taking them to different types of counselors. They were utilizing different resources in order to have their person see what they were doing and get help. but it was never coming from the narcissist themselves. So it was never received. They kept their vault safely secured. Until the narcissist is ready to face their own darkness, face their greatest fear, and open the vault and see their own reflection inside for who they truly are in order to change themselves and better themselves and stop hurting people, the willingness and ready to be faced with that has to come from within them. So if you've been in a relationship with a narcissist and you've been confused that every time you try to bring up certain issues, the same diversion tactics keep happening, this could be what's going on, and it would be their greatest fear to give somebody else access to it. I'm Jamie Lynette with Jamie Lynette Coaching. In the spirit of being aware of the tactics used to divert your attention from the real issues at hand, let's move forward together.